Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be making buffalo chicken wings and I couldn't be more excited. But that's not all. To jazz this video up a bit, we're going to be doing a wings roulette. So I'm going to be making a big batch of buffalo sauce and then I'm going to be separating it out into different containers and adding chili to each of them, all different chilies at all different heat levels, and then me and Nathan are going to sit and eat them and see if we can handle the different spices. Yeah, so if this sounds like the kind of video that would interest you, please keep watching. If you like it, give me a little thumbs up, and if you don't already subscribe to me, please consider doing so. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, I thought I'd show you all the ingredients you need to make my buffalo chicken wings. So I've got some chicken wings here, which I took the cover off and popped in the fridge when we got home because it just helps dry them out a little bit. Some plain flour, some sea salt, some baking powder, cayenne pepper, garlic granules and ground black pepper. And then for the buffalo sauce, you're gonna just need some Frank's Original hot sauce. I've got some light brown soft cane sugar and then just some butter. And then I'm making a blue cheese dip as well. So for that, you're gonna need some blue cheese. I went for Saint Agur. You want one that's quite crumbly, but I love this because it's got great flavor as well. Some juice from a lemon, buttermilk, sour cream, and Hellmann's mayonnaise, and then some salt and pepper. I'm all tangled. Oh. So you're going to want to preheat your oven to 230 is on this recipe. FYI, I'll just tell you what recipe I'm using. I've made like a couple of adaptations to it, but it's on 15 spatulas and I'll link the recipe down below. But yeah, this calls for the oven being preheated to 230, which is quite high, but I guess that's how you get the wings super crispy. And then what you want to do is you want to take a pan, something like this. So it's a pan with like a wire rack over the top. You want to put some foil down and then the chicken wings will bake on this, and what this allows the wings to do is let the fat drip off of them and into the bottom of the pan so that they're not just like soaking in their own fat, because that's gonna not help towards them getting crispy. So just get yourself one of those ready. So I'm going to start off by getting a big bowl like this and mixing all my dry ingredients in. So according to the recipe, we need a tablespoon of baking powder. Oh, I was right in the way. Yeah, tablespoon of baking powder. I'm using Dr. Oetker. Half a teaspoon of salt. And 2 teaspoons of garlic. And then just a pinch of black pepper. And then just to give it our own twist, we're also going to be adding some cayenne pepper. I think 2 teaspoons should be, oh no, let's go for 1. We'll do 1 teaspoon of cayenne. 1.5 maybe. And then we're just going to also add in some flour, just to give it that extra bit of coating. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Maybe half a cup. And then I'm just going to take a fork and mix that all in together nicely. So that's all nice and mixed together. And I'm just going to pop it on the side here, and then we're going to turn our attention to the chicken wings. So basically, one of the main tricks with getting super crispy chicken wings is making them as dry as possible. So as I said at the start, I have had them in the fridge maybe for a couple of hours uncovered, which doesn't sound very hygienic, but they were sort of in their own drawer, and I've cleaned it afterwards. But that helps dry them out. And then I'm also just going to take some kitchen towel, and then I'm going to take the wings and just pat each one really dry like this. So it's up to you whether you keep the wings whole or break them apart. I personally think they break apart a lot easier once they're already cooked, and also sometimes when you break them apart you can like make the skin go funny and drag it off, and obviously if the skin's gone funny and isn't like fully on the chicken, then you're not going to get the crispiness. But my lovely assistant over here, Nathan, is going to demonstrate how you would cut that in half if you wanted to.
Well, I just think that take the skin apart like this so it's not going apart. Put your knife like that, and there's your tool. Wing bit, leg bit.
And then I'm just gonna chuck that in there. So, and let's carry on. How many should I do? Maybe I should just do 10.
Yeah, because your mum can have some as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I've patted all my chicken wings dry and put them in this bowl, and now I'm just going to use my hands. They're already covered in chicken. I'm not going to touch anything else, and I'm just going to use my hands to get them all coated in my flour baking soda mixture. I've just put my pan behind because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab each chicken wing and really rub the mixture into the skin, tap off the excess, and then pop it straight on. And you don't want your pan to get too overcrowded because then things steam instead of bake. This is also the case with roast potatoes. So I'm probably cutting it a little bit fine with getting 10 on here, but because some of these wings are quite small, I'll just about get away with it. So these are now ready to go into the oven. Like I said, it's set really high to 230. I turned it down ever so slightly to 220. They'll cook for an hour altogether. So after half an hour, I will flip them and I will show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. So next I'm gonna turn to my blue cheese dip so we can just get that ready and in the fridge to serve later. So I am using a recipe on 15 spatulas. I swear I said I was using 15 spatulas for my chicken wings. Maybe I said the wrong recipe, hang on. Oh, so, sorry, I said the wrong recipe before. My chicken wings recipe is Cafe Delights. Like I said, I'll link it down below, and the blue cheese is 15 spatulas. I'm halving this recipe because I don't think we're going to need quite as much as on here, but basically it's the easiest recipe. It's mix all the ingredients in a bowl together. So we need half, it says a cup of blue cheese crumbles, so I'm going to use half a cup, and like I said before, I've got a Saint-Agur. How cute are my cup measurers? I've honestly had these for years. I bought them from Waitrose, I would say about 10-15 years ago. I don't know where the quarter cup's gone and I'm really upset. Basically just taking cheese and crumbling it. Oh my god, it's just so delicious. I haven't had Saint-Agur in ages. Reminds me of my popper. Like, he got me into blue cheese, and I remember when I was a teen we used to just sit and play Kaluki, which is a card game if you haven't heard of it, and eat Saint-Agur. And then I need half a cup of sour cream, so that'll be a quarter cup of sour cream, but I don't have my quarter cup measure. No, I'll get over it. Ignore me, I'll just do half. We need a quarter cup of mayonnaise, which is probably just gonna be like a couple of tablespoons. So, and 1 tablespoon of buttermilk, so half a tablespoon. I have a half a tablespoon here. No, I'll just use this. Give it back. Always confusing me. Do half. Oh god, right, that's a whole one, but it doesn't matter. Salt and pepper, which I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to eyeball it. Salt. And then we need 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon. Then we just want to mix that all together really well. Right, so that's all mixed together nicely. I'm just going to give it a quick taste test. Oh my god. That is delicious. I know you don't like blue cheese, but will you please try this?
God.
It's honestly so good.
I don't want a massive lump of blue cheese.
Okay, can I give you like the tiniest bit
of
blue cheese?
That's fine.
It's really, I actually think you'll like it.
Gosh, it's a flavour explosion.
I'm going to cover her up and put her in the fridge until we're ready to serve. Right, we're going to start on the buffalo sauce. So I'm just going to make 1 big batch of normal Frank's buffalo sauce, and then we'll split it out and add the spice to it. So I'm going to start off by getting a pan and melting some butter in it. I don't really know how much to do. I'm just going to do like start off with a couple of tablespoons. Well, a rough couple of tablespoons, because we're using the whole pot. of franks, so we need quite a bit of butter. So just gonna let that melt down. And who I'm supposed to be. We're pretty much all melted on the butter front, so I'm now gonna take our Frank's red hot sauce and chuck that in.
In it goes.
In it goes. Can you get me a wooden spoon out, please? Oh, very funny. So we've got some fair trade light brown soft sugar. Let's just chuck, because it needs the sweetness. Oh, okay, that will do for now. It's only going to be me and Nathan eating this, so like the double dipping is okay. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more butter.
It should have that kick, you know, that thing.
So basically, when you're making this, I just keep adding butter and sugar until it's at the level that you want it. Yeah? The more butter you add, the less spicy it will be. So if you like the taste of buffalo sauce, but you can't handle heat, just add more and more butter. That's ready, and we're just now going to separate it into 4 bowls, and we'll show you what we do next. So we're now going to cut up our chilies. So these are the most mild chilies. We're going to start with this. We're going to use a 1 whole one of these.
You said we're using half.
Oh, no, sorry, yeah, we're using half of one of these, but we will use the half with the seeds in. So now we're going to move on to the bird's eye, and we're going to use a whole one of these because they're small, but I bet you they're mighty. And now Nathan's going to chop up the Scotch bonnet for us. We're going to go for half a Scotch bonnet because they're quite big, and we're scared. Over to you, sir.
You might be scared, I'm not scared. I am petrified.
So we're just back over on the stove top, and what we're just going to do is quickly, the sauces that have the chilli in, we're just going to quickly pop them on here with the chilies. So starting off with our regular peppers, chuck those in. And we just want to sort of like cook it over for a few seconds. So we've now got our wings roulette. All we did was dip each of the wings in the various sauces, and we know which is which. So this is the most mild, and we go all the way around to the most spicy. We're perfect at sharing wings because I like the flat ones and Nathan likes these ones. So we did it like that, but we thought before we started the roulette bit, we would just show you how the wings turned out. They're so crunchy, so we're just gonna try them. They're good, aren't they?
They're on their own. They're great.
Obviously sauce makes everything better, but
They were cooked perfectly.
they're in the oven for an hour. And they were high. They were like 230 the whole time. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna get a bowl for the bones.
Now the reason they're so crispy is because of my recipe for the flour. So flour and baking powder mixed together, which is that now.
Oh, what have you been doing? Have you been misbehaving?
Misbehave.
So we've got our spinner all set up, which I will like insert into the screen so you can see it. And yeah, do you want to do the first tap or should I?
Ladies first.
Right. Stop it! Nathan's straight in with the spicy. By the way, he's got sour cream on its own and I've got the blue cheese dip. We said we're allowed.
I'm not using sour cream.
And we fully dipped them in.
I'm scared. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is good.
How is it?
You're pretty good. think it's building up inside me. I can feel it.
I'm gonna go with mine while that happens. Oh no, anticlimax! Are you not feeling the heat?
Oh!
The spinner's just landed again, babes. Is it? I haven't even eaten it. Oh, the cooking just made me sweat.
I'm thinking mean things.
That's the mild one, so you're all good.
Mm.
Delicious?
Mmm. That really helped.
Okay. I'm on number 3.
This will be interesting because there was a lot of chili went into this, a lot of seeds.
Mmm.
Good day.
Dad did it. Such good wings. We did such a good job. In terms of spice, there is definitely spice in my mouth. Again, I think it's building, but it's really tasty.
Yeah, I think you've cracked it, nailed it on the flavour front.
Doing number 3.
Well, I've done number 3. This is the one I'm worried about because it's got seeds on it.
I just ate it. It's honestly fine. You can remove that seed.
They're just great wings, aren't they?
These are so good. That is better than anything you can get out. Don't you think?
It's because you followed my tips for the powder.
What, adding the flour?
Yeah.
Honestly, delicious.
It's nearly done.
I feel like we're gonna need more wings. Oh, of course I'm gonna end with the spiciest, right? Number 2.
That's good.
It's good.
I meant 3 o'clock. What have you done?
It's squashed in my eye.
Have some ice. Take the ice.
Ow! It flipped into
Take
my...
the ice. Or take your ice. Quickly.
I can't put makeup on.
Oh.
I actually think it's okay. It was a shock. I think it's gonna be okay.
Quick dab of sour cream.
No. Right.
It's 250,000 on the Scoville units scale, which is pretty high, as far as I'm told.
I think it's building. It's delicious though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It is tasty.
Right, I'm gonna go get some wings.
I think it's for the best.
We're gonna kick this up again. We are just too good at handling heat, aren't we? We're just too good.
No.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
We are. I've got the hottest one here, and I think we need to like.
I've got, oh Jesus.
I've got some of the actual chili on mine.
So have I. Look. Oh my God.
Oh, you've got a big bit. Right, ready? Cheers.
Yes.
Bottoms. Hey. Okay.
I mean, it's not overwhelming, is it?
I'm taking more.
It's still
It's okay.
still manageable.
Yeah, it's just delicious.
Making a meal out of it. It's supposed to be super duper hot, that.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, we kind of failed at
say.
making a wing roulette, but we have made delicious chicken wings. So guys, that is the end of this video. Yeah, kind of to wrap up and summarize, made some pretty banging wings. They were like the perfect crispiness. They didn't have that overpowering baking powder flavour, did they? So yeah, they tasted really good. I am struggling a little bit, but I did like go to town on the spicier sauce in the end. But we'll definitely ramp it up a bit more. I think if you're not that good with chili, this would be a good wing roulette for you. But because we eat quite a lot of chili, it was quite easy. but we will ramp it up next time. But in terms of a recipe, I would definitely recommend trying this recipe out if you try and make your own buffalo wings. I'll link the recipes we used in the description, but obviously in the video I made a slight alteration. I added the flour and I think it was an excellent move. That was thanks to Nathan for telling us to add the flour in.
Finn, we'll use your recipe next time.
Yeah.
Next time it was too complicated from the...
And we didn't want to do fried wings, we wanted to do baked wings.
Yes.
So these were great to make crispy baked wings. I think the trick is a high temperature oven for a long time, and it just made wings that were crispy on the outside and nice and juicy in the middle. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there are any hot chilies that you think we should add to our buffalo hot sauce, please let me know what they are down below. We're thinking maybe Carolina Reapers or ghost peppers. And if you don't subscribe to me, what should they do?
Subscribe to you.
Go and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, and I forgot to ask you at the beginning.
I know.
Are you excited to be here?
I know. I've been thinking about that. You never said it.
Are you excited to be here?
No. I come and eat the chicken wings for you and you headbutt me in the face. Right in the temple. Right in the temple.
So sorry.